guys, so we're back for another episode. Yeah, so we had a snowstorm. Yeah, so that was fun. But we didn't get it as bad as some other people. Some other people got it way worse. So glad about that. Woke up Saturday with every intention of getting myself together and just woke up and saw that there was about 3 inches of snow outside. So that was not happening. But if you're joining me on YouTube, you're watching me get ready. If you're joining me on Spotify, you get to hear me just talking. But yeah, so that was basically my weekend. Like I said, woke up to about 3 inches of snow outside and had to race to get dressed so I could get outside and get it. So I did that. Yeah. And, so it was, overnight we got probably about 3 or 4 inches. So I wasn't even sure if I was gonna go with this for this week or if it was gonna be till next week. I wanted to give it a little time to see how this is all going, but I also only really have so much time in the week for this. So decided I have time now. I got done with the snow cleanup earlier, so I am preparing for work and thought I would come on. Thought it would be, proactive to have something filmed. I'm gonna still see how this all goes because I don't want viewership to be mediocre and me keep doing something that takes up my time. So I don't know how, as of right now, as of when I'm filming, I only had the first episode up for a day. But so far, views on YouTube are great. Nobody's listened on Spotify, but new podcasts always take a little time to come through, so we will see. I don't know. Don't know how it could be. So yeah, so basically I'm just getting ready now for work and thought I would take the opportunity. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. I think the last episode I did that too. I feel like it's a good opportunity to come on and talk because, like, I'm here getting ready, but anyway, for me, I love this time. Usually I will, watch a movie or a TV show. Right now, I'm watching this show, called Silver Spoons, and it is so funny. It's so funny. It's from, like, the 80s, so a lot of, like, the Gen Xers will remember it. I was not born till the 90s, so I don't remember it, but it's, like, about this guy who's, like, he's rich, and he finds out that he has a son that the lady never told him about, and he's gotta deal with that. He's gotta figure out how to, like, raise him because the mother's, like, not around, and the kid wants to be with him, and So basically they have to like share him, and it's so funny. Like the comedy is top notch. It's like it's the height of comedy. I don't know. I just personally think it's hilarious. Like some of the jokes are just they're outrageous. Like he has like a train in his house, like a little train in his house that goes around the property. And he's like always riding it, and it's so funny. But they have like serious episodes too, so like those sitcoms that if you were a kid in the 80s and 90s, you totally remember like the special episodes and all that. So it's really funny. I really have enjoyed catching up on it. So I do that mostly, but this is what I'm trying to do now so that I can have some content already on hand. So I'm not making you guys wait forever. I mean, it might not be every single week just because I don't want to run out of things to say. But, basically, this is going to be kind of the thing. I'll come on and kind of just chat. That would be nice, but also we're going to get into a little bit deeper stuff. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Oh, I still need that. We're not Dr. Phil or anything, but we are here to talk. So, we are into 2025. Feels so weird. It feels so weird, but we're here. I already kind of talked about it, but I don't normally do resolutions, but I have goals in sight. So that'll be good. And just hanging out, doing the thing. Working. I saw somebody just recently posted a thing, and it was like about the episode of Rugrats where the little one wants to grow up, and so like he becomes an adult, and he's like, I have responsibilities. And that's how it feels when you are in the early stages. Cause you're like, oh boy. You're like, do I really know what I'm doing? I don't know. Do I? I don't know. I don't know. Anybody else feel too like it's just so surreal that like you start out your year and you're like, okay, and then like it just flies by. I don't know. It just goes so fast, and you feel like barely have time to get anything done. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Already into the first week of the year, and so it's crazy. And you don't think about it. I think at the beginning, like you start to be like, okay, and then January drags on for so long that like that first month just feels like am I ever gonna get where I need to go or whatever? And it's like then before you know it, you have you know your whole year behind you, and you're like, oh man. So it just it's kind of funny, but we are finding peace in 2025. We are letting things go quicker. We are not letting the little things get to us this year. Mm. We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep trucking. But yeah, so it's fun because like I learned a lot over the year. I found myself in situations where I saw people that I hadn't seen in a long time, and I found myself in situations where I could have been really like I don't know how to put it, like not intimidated, but like put in a place where I was like, oh well, where am I at? Where am I? Where are my achievements? And it's like they're right here. They're right here where you can see where you grew, where you know made personal progress. And here's the thing: just because somebody in one moment is doing something that maybe you haven't done, or maybe you aren't doing yet, or whatever it is, whatever that thing is, I don't know. Um, doesn't mean that that's going to stay for them. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay where you are. Um, it just means that in that moment, in that specific thing, there's something for everyone. And when you kind of bring that into perspective, I think it makes it better. It makes it more. I don't even know like what the word I'm searching for is, but like you can let it go faster. And for me, I think that's one thing. Like I'm glad that I was in a position at the time to think that way, because I would have in years past maybe felt like I was going to like spiral. I don't know. But I didn't, and I'm proud of myself. And just trying to remain in that. And I mean, at least for now, I can say I did all right. I did all right for myself, so it's fine. And that's my new thing too. Like this year, I'm just, you know what? It's fine. It's fine if I can continue on doing what I'm doing, and I can complete the tasks in front of me. Then I'm good. Then I can just do that. And that's where I'm at. I talked about how, I really want to find peace. And I really agree. I'm gonna echo that. Like I'm not, like I said, Saturday had every intention of actually filming. Actually coming on and doing my makeup and filming. Nope. I woke up and there was snow and it was still snowing, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because I would have to not film. I would have to rush through my makeup. I would have to. And what's the point in that? What's the point if I can't do it in peace? If I can't do it knowing that I am just completing a task. I think, I don't know if you guys experience this, but like, I came into my 30s and was like, you know what? I'm not playing around anymore. I'm not playing around. I don't want to always feel like I have to run somewhere. I don't want. I can't see the logic in that anymore. I can't see the reasoning in that anymore. So I'm going to make sure that I can get to the priorities, and I'm not going to stress myself out over the things that are secondary. I remember this person talking about, I don't know if it was a class they took or if it was I don't even know, but they said that the person was talking about priorities, and he had a glass jar and he had like stones and he had like all these things. And he told the people who were listening there, I don't remember if it was a class that he took or if it was like a group that he was in. I don't remember. But the person like leading the discussion basically was like, okay, so tell me what things to put in first. And so everybody was like being logical about like what to put in first, what size to put in first, and you know, and the person was able to fill the jar and said, okay, now let me explain it to you this way. These are your priorities. These are, these things represent a priority. These things represent something that you can put off till later, but something that will benefit you. These are things that you can miss because you they're the less important things, and these things are things that you would just want to do that you don't have to do. So these are the orders that they need to go in, and if you can't find your peace in that, then you need to rethink your priorities basically. And I really think that's true. It's like, okay, so if I can get done the things that I need to get done for the day, whatever that is, then that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to take care of things. And I'm not going to stress myself out and make it out to be, you know, a tragedy because I don't get to go and do something that I didn't need to do anyway. That wasn't crucial to my everyday life. I'd much rather like like conserve my energy and my time and give it to the things that I need. And I honestly I've put that across the board, and I'm honestly really glad I did. So it's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, this is something that I really want to do, but I'm not sure how the frequency of it is going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to um be like on a weekly basis, or if I'm going to be, sometimes it might be this time clearly it is. But it might not always be. It might not always be something that I can get to for the week. Sometimes I might have to take a break. Sometimes I might have to, you know, that's why I'm not worrying about it, because I have plenty of things that I can come on and, chat over that, you know, it'll be nice. So I don't know why I went off on that tangent, because I wasn't going to talk about that again, but just kind of laying more of the foundation, kind of digging a little deeper. That's just kind of where I have found myself. And I really think that it makes a lot of sense. Even, I talked about, my Sundays. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy Sundays again. It got to the point where I was just always so stressed out about Sundays, and like I'm never gonna get done, and I'm never gonna be. And now I'm like, I got this. Like, in this area, I know I can do this, and I can make it so that I can finish what I need to finish, and I don't feel rushed, and I don't feel stressed, and I don't feel like every little thing is going to throw me off. I'm able to adjust as I need to then, because I'm in a more layback sort of place. And I really feel like one thing, kind of transitioning into something else, one thing that I think that stems from is the fact that, and I think a lot of people who were, raised, and I say raised because, like, I was pretty young when I started going back to church, an actual church. I was always, in a Christian home. I was always, you know, I got saved when I was young. So, but for me, um, I was 14 when I started actually attending a church. That's the word. Um, and it really puts you in this space. And I can remember going when I was little too, but not much. Um, and but point being, um, it puts you in this place where, like, it's stressful. You're trying to get done, you're trying to get ready, and then you get there and you're just like, oh my God. And I realized that that's what I was kind of projecting onto working on Sundays. Like, oh my gosh, it's stressful. And now I had a whole summer where I wasn't scheduled on Sundays. And I found so much peace in Sundays. I found so much like leisure in Sundays. And I'm like, this is what they mean by a lazy Sunday morning. And I started back up in the fall on Sundays, and one day, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just get up. I'm going to separate my laundry. I'm going to make a little lunch and bring it with me. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen, feed the cat, all that, get my vitamins for the week set out, whatever. And I'm going to go to work just barefaced and pull my hair back. I'm gonna get, in that Sunday mode, no matter where I am, no matter what task I have to do, then I can do it quickly, easily, without the I say constricting, but I don't know why. I don't know why. But when I'm doing like the heavier tasks, makeup feels so constricting. And I realized that if I am busy, like Sundays are usually busy where I work, and it makes it so much easier at the end of the day. So, but I realized that it stems from the fact that I still have this mentality, or had, now I don't, but I still had this mentality of like, oh, if I'm not, at my Sunday best, they say Sunday best, and, why? Why? Like, why? Like, it's different if it's a special occasion, I will. I absolutely will. But usually, where I work, Sunday is the busier day. It's long. It's like I said in the last video. So, and there are just tasks that I have to take care of that require me to be a little more unencumbered. So, that being said, I have done that a lot, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. So, now that's what I do. And so, this is Monday while we are speaking right now, and I am only going to be there for a little bit. So I thought I would, since I had time, do a little makeup. I haven't had time to do makeup, so like I haven't really done it, but I, don't want to get out of practice of it or anything. Because, like I said, I do want to do for special occasions. You guys were with me for New Year's Eve. I did do a little makeup. New Year's Day, I did not. Because it was the quietest day and literally nothing happened. So, yeah, it was super chill. And so it was like basically
Well, that's good.
I
How did you do it?
I basically just play it by ear when it comes to that. So I am gonna do my hair now. I washed it last night because the snow was coming. So little update on my hair journey, as people say. I hate that though. But with my hair, so basically my hair is like wavy-ish. And so it doesn't really have like a spiral to it. Did that make any sense? It's basically wavy. Just wavy. And so basically now I have it so my stylist cuts it so that the sort of part goes sideways. And basically I just let it be natural. I wash it with a brand called Surface shampoo and conditioner for wavy and curly hair. They have all kinds of products for all types of hair, and it's natural. It's more leaning toward the natural side. I have their hairspray as well. They have product too, but I actually just use from Aquage. I use a like defining gel when my hair gets a little drier. I let it air dry, and then when it gets a little drier, I put some of the gel in it, and then basically it just does its thing. And then I will take I have a tiny straightener. If you're watching on YouTube, I mean, it's literally the size of your finger. It's so tiny. And I take that and just kind of bend any pieces that look like they need to bend. And that's literally it. Like, I don't do anything anymore. I do literally the bare minimum for my hair. Because my hair is like, you would think that my hair would just curl. And I used to think that. And now I'm realizing this is the kind of hair that just does not take to it. It doesn't just naturally do it. And I'm not forcing it anymore. And so I basically just, whatever it is, that's what it is. Like, I don't play anymore. I don't. I just don't. So, I mean, if you're looking right now, that like this is basically it. Like, this is basically it. I'm probably not gonna do much else to it because it's just not. It's not. It's not it. I try. I try so hard to get it to do whatever, and it's just not working. What is that? What is that? That did not work. Okay, there. Oh, there. So, yeah. I need to start closing this out. I am so sorry that I've been keeping you so long for the most random things, but this is what we're doing. This is what getting it together means. In all seriousness, I just cannot get over how nice it is to be back doing this. I don't know. I really want to do more. I just so that's basically it for today. I do want to talk more. I really do. And I think as we go, I'll find more, you know, more things to kind of talk about and, you know, but I'm going to hairspray my hair, get my dinner together, and get ready to go because I have to go to work. So, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And subscribe on YouTube, follow on Spotify. Make sure you're following me on my socials. Just look me up by my name. Yeah, that's it. Bye, guys.